Credit to Virginia Tech. I thought they just made more plays than we did tonight. I thought we did some decent things in the game. Our defensive numbers are pretty good. We held them to 40% shooting. They only made 5 threes. Obviously, the free throw disparity was the difference in the game. We turned them over 17 times. I did feel like our team was a little slow. I thought we were a step slow, especially early in the game. I didn't think we had a lot of juice. I talked about the radio that I could just sense it with our guys the last 2 days, and we tried to do everything we could to just get them up, get them going, get them ready. But I didn't think we quite had as much spirit and juice and energy as we've had certainly the first 5 games, and I thought Virginia Tech did. So give them credit. I thought they outplayed us, and I thought our kids really competed hard in the second half. It's not easy when you don't have as much energy and you're not scoring to kind of help give you energy. When you make baskets, that's one thing that always energizes kids. But credit to Virginia Tech. I thought they played good defense on us. And, we were at one time in the game, we were 9 for 27. We only had 5 turnovers. I thought we got the ball in a lot of good places, but we didn't make any shots. Al was like the only guy that could make a shot. And so that caught up with us, and they pulled away from us a little bit there, and we had to fight back, and just too little too late. Questions?
Hey, Coach, it's Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. I presume that Hunter Tyson is going through the concussion protocol. How much did you miss him tonight?
Well, he's not going through concussion protocol. He's got a facial injury that's very serious, and he's going to be out a while. And, we miss him, but I've told you guys this in the past. I don't like to talk about players that didn't play in the what-if game, because I think that disrespects the team that won. And so we didn't have Hunter. He could help us, but we had enough other guys there to win the game, and Virginia Tech just outplayed us. So, we obviously want Hunter back. He helps us with more shooting. Rebounding. Is a good player, but that had no bearing on the game.
Any kind of a timetable on him, Coach?
I don't have a timetable on him. No, it's going to be a little while, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Brad, Larry Williams, on the deflection they called there, did you ask for a review or?
No. At the end, you're talking about maybe in the trap when they gave him the ball back. Yeah. I think. I was pretty certain it went off us. I thought there might have been a travel. I thought he might have dragged his pivot foot in when we had him trapped in the corner and he was pivoting around. I thought he might have dragged his pivot foot, but obviously they didn't call it, and I'd have to go back and look. But then he passed it. I think we deflected it, and it went out of bounds. So no, I didn't think it was off them.
Okay.
Coach, it's Trevor again. You gambled a little bit with playing Amir with 3 fouls there in the second half. It appeared to pay off. He had a big 3 when they were up 16, and then scored again to cut the lead down. But I guess it must be frustrating when he continues to get in foul trouble early.
Yeah, it makes it harder, no question. I look at the stat sheet, and I think he was plus 15 when we were in the game. When he was in the game, everybody else was minus. So, he's our best player for a reason. They did a good job. They attacked him. They're going to go at him at times. It was a minor factor in the game, him being out some. I mean, he still played 30 or 31 minutes. So, 31 minutes basically. So he was out there a good bit. We didn't have enough other guys play well. Al Dawes obviously played really well and kept us in it. Amir played well. I don't think he played great, but he did a lot of good things. But we didn't have much beyond that. Clyde tried to give us some juice and made some plays at times. But, this is Virginia Tech's a good team. They're well coached. They were prepared. You could tell their kids were screaming coming off the court. It was a big win for them. And, we've been the hunted, tonight, and usually we're the hunter. And I told our guys that a little bit. And, everybody at this level's got really good players, and there's not much difference. And your effort and your execution have got to be at a high level to win. And I don't think our effort and execution was better than Virginia Tech's tonight. Theirs was a little bit better. I thought our kids really when our backs got against the wall, I think our kids really showed a lot of fight and toughness, and we hung in there and just kind of kept playing, trying to chip away, chip away, chip away. But give them credit. They made enough plays to keep us at bay and win the game.
Coach Alex Dodd, the Clemson Insider. How frustrating is it to play well defensively and then give up so many points on the free throw line tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly is, we're not preaching that. We're trying not to foul, but at the same time, that's it's a little bit of product of, if you're going to pick up full court and you're going to be more aggressive, there's going to be a few more situations where you're going to have some contact, and this could be the answer, or this could be the result. Obviously, we're trying to practice without fouling, and those kinds of situations, and we hope that the turnovers and the blowing up timing and rhythm of their plays supersedes a few extra free throws in certain games. Tonight, that wasn't the case. Tonight, their ability to draw fouls and get to the free throw line and then make them was a big factor in the game. It was the biggest factor.
Brad, this is Matt. With the guys, I think you say being a little tired, maybe, or maybe not having the juice that they've had. Is that just a product of playing a lot of games in a week?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a hard week. We played 3 games in 7 days. We got home late on Sunday, and again, these aren't excuses. We got outplayed there. We had enough time to be ready to play to win the game. But I could just sense, like, we came in on Sunday, we got home at 2:30 in the morning. We came in on Sunday at 2:30 and met for an hour and 30 minutes and watched tape of the game and watched Virginia Tech and walked through some things. And you could, that's normal. We were groggy. And then on Monday, we tried to have a good practice, but we had to travel back up to Blacksburg. We had just had a lot on our plate. It's basketball. This happens, and you're going to get in these stretches, and that's where you better have grit, and you better, you got to have mental toughness too. And we were a little soft, not too bad. They were a little bit hungrier than we were, I felt. And, in a game that's evenly matched, that's what happens. And that probably was a little bit of the edge. I would like to have thought that we could have made a few more shots, finished a few more plays, but we weren't able to do that. And again, I thought Virginia Tech played very well, very sound. We did a good job defensively in terms of holding them to 40%. They don't turn the ball over that much. They turned it over 17 times. They usually make 7 or 8 threes a game. We held them to 5. So, like, our guys did some good things in the game. It wasn't like we didn't have any energy, and we were, it's just we didn't have as much as we've had in the other 5 games. And that's part of how we win. We don't have super talented guys that can just go out and get 25 points and we can just outscore people. We've got to have great effort, great attention to detail, and hopefully some of our depth wears teams down. And tonight we just weren't quite able to do that.
Probably have time for 1 or 2 more.
Coach, that being said, you've got a week off now with the South Carolina cancellation, and then you're back at home against Moorhead. How much can that rest benefit you guys?
Yeah, we're a little bit of a tired team. That's, we need to lick our wounds a little bit. We need to learn from this game. Man, I'm excited about our team, though. Wow, we're 5-1. We've got some terrific wins. We had a tough loss tonight, but I'm really proud of these kids. These guys have given us everything since June. Man, they come to practice. They want to work. They're coachable. Tonight, we just weren't good enough. And, in basketball, it happens a lot. We play so many games, and it's not like football where everybody plays on Saturday and you get, your normal routine. Everybody has the same amount of days and all that. We'll be the beneficiary of somebody else having 3 games in 7 days, and we'll have extra time to get ready, and that'll help us. And so it's just the nature of all of it. But man, you tell me we're 5-1 and we're playing with this kind of energy and passion and unselfishness. I'm super proud of my team and these guys. And, we need to get home and learn from this, but, it's been a good first part of the season. We need to finish it up the right way with Moorhead, and hopefully all enjoy Christmas.
Brad, this is Matt again. I think Amir had 2 shot attempts a few minutes into the second half. Do you feel like you guys have enough scoring around him that you don't need him to be so aggressive, or would you like to see him be a little more aggressive?
No, I think there are times we would like to see him be a little bit more aggressive. I'd like to see him shoot a few more threes, to be honest with you, and I don't know why he doesn't do it. You know, I think he shoots the ball well. I mean, we want him to take good shots, but I think he could shoot a few more. And, you know, I've talked to him about that, and we got to keep on it. But no, I'd like to see him be a little bit more aggressive to score. He's an unselfish kid. He's an unselfish player. He wants to pass it to the open guy. But, you know, and some of it's product. They did a good job on some defensive things to make it hard on him. Everybody knows that he's going to be guarded. He's the top man on our scouting report. So it's not as easy for him. But yeah, I'd like to see him continue to be aggressive, get a few more shots. You know, he only had 6 shots, but that's probably a little misleading because he did take 6 free throws. So he had some attempts where he got fouled, and those don't count. And but yeah, it would be nice to see him shooting the ball 10 times.
Any more questions? Okay.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,